if you want something unique that's different and like an experience that's constantly changing, that's where you go to the smaller shops because they are more catered to do that. And I think that's what the younger generation wants. They don't want a generic experience that's marketed just towards them. They want something that's unique, that's going to be changing, and that, like, just to anybody that has an interest in seeing that something can be more than just a commodity. Like, the whole point of what we've been doing in Muncie lately is really trying to make coffee more than just coffee. Like, it's real easy for people to just think that it's a commodity and that coffee is coffee, but like, it's twice as complex as wine, yet it doesn't get the credit. So you literally have to bring a lot of education to the table and slowly, like, show people stuff that they haven't seen before, and show them that, when you get coffee that's like Maxwell House or Folgers or just something that's like at the grocery store, that's kind of the low tier of what it is. I mean, it's bottom shelf stuff. So when you can show people, different things that you get out of it based on processing methods, that different regions taste different, and, even that same mountain at different elevations is going to have a different crop, and like kind of showing people how nuanced it is. So really it's just showing people that want to know more without being pushy. You don't want to, like, if somebody's just like, I just want a cup of coffee, you don't need to like go on a whole like huge rant about it. But if somebody's interested, give them the information that they want. We're seeing a lot of younger people doing that, but I mean, we also see older people doing the same thing. It just depends. It really it runs the gamut. Like, there's so many. I mean, coffee's the second most consumed beverage other than water. I mean, it covers everyone. So it's a really almost universal thing. It brings people from all walks. That's been the best thing. We don't really have a demographic because it's just so vast. I mean, it depends. You could be, we'll have students, we'll have lawyers, we'll have, like moms, like stay-at-home moms that want to get out of the house. I mean, like, there's literally, I couldn't point to one demographic. You just pick timeless aesthetic, essentially. You pick timeless materials, things that don't go out of style. I mean, stone, tile, hardwoods, like, those things aren't fad things. Like, that's just, it's something that's going to last, but it also appeals to, it has enough depth to it that it's attractive. It's not something that's surface value, you know what I mean? Like, when you see it and you're like, okay, cool, but then you ask somebody something, or there's always more to find out. So, like, the more you want to know, you can find that out, and that's been the whole thing. It's just depth, I think, is what it is. It's like being able to come in and it not just be like, you come once and you know everything. Like, you can keep coming back and something's going to be new. You can try something new and it's going to be exciting. It's the reason you go to, like, a good bar. It really just depends. Like, at first I would have easily thought there would be, like, a lot more students, but it's not. It's more faculty. I would say young professionals the most. The people that are out going and getting stuff done and doing things. Like, that's it. It's that specific demographic. People that want to change stuff. Because they're up early. They're out doing stuff. They need energy. They need to meet with people. They're having meetings all the time. And, that's the demographic. Just anybody getting stuff done, essentially. As weird enough as it is to segment a population based on ambition. Like, that's it. People that are trying to get their homework done, like anybody that's trying to get stuff done, like, that's literally it. Or whether it be a stay-at-home mom or dad, or somebody that's just like really trying to get through a long day, like they'll pop in, hang out for a minute, get a little bit of a reprieve and like a little boost, and then go get through the rest of the day. Or somebody that's starting the beginning of the day and just has a ton of meetings to do, or that's literally it. We ask everybody, like, what they're doing every day, like, what are they getting into, what's going on, and everybody's got a different story. And it's usually something, somebody being pretty productive. You don't get a lot of people that come in and are just, I'm just getting a coffee, I'm just going to sit here. Like, that doesn't happen much. It has to be in such a vicinity that somebody can leave work, go get their coffee, and get back to the office in 15 minutes. If it's longer than that, then usually people won't go that way. And that's where the whole downtown revitalization is coming up. So we got to have more things that people can get to and get back within 15 minutes, because that's really what makes the backbone of a downtown function.